Hey, this is Mr. Jarvis, and we're going to work with Photopea again today, but today we're just going to have fun. Click New Project. We're going to call it Crazy Drawing, 1280 by 720, Create. Now, make your background. You can do a gradient if you'd like. I have mine set to radial. I kind of like that. All right. And now, really important, when you start a drawing, I don't want to draw on my background because I go back and I use the eraser. I'm going to erase what I drew along with the background. So I need to create a new layer for my drawing. New layer. Or down here, the shortcut is this looks like the piece of paper. When you mouse over, it says new layer. And click it. And so now I can get a brush. Click on the brush. And I already chose this. And I have this splotchy brush. And you can make it really big if you want. Pick a color, maybe kind of a pink. There we go. And you can start drawing. Do some crazy things for me, okay? Just have fun with it. And then you also have lines you can use and shapes. You have fill shapes and lines, etc. But okay, so we have the pen too, free pen. I'll get into that a little more later. With this, we can draw a rectangle. Now, if you want, this is the fill color for the rectangle. You can get the color wheel too here and draw a rectangle. Now it's automatically, when I do a new shape, made the new layer. So if I want to get rid of my shape one, I can just click delete. Okay, I can get a different shape. There's all kinds of cool shapes. I can get a parametric shape, polygon, star, arrow. I can draw an arrow. Okay, I can make the width a little bit bigger. Control Z, maybe make that larger. Really big arrow. There we go. That's better. Okay. And once again, you can just delete the whole layer if you want to get rid of that part. Click the trash can. Okay. The other cool shapes that you have are in the parametric. You can do a star. And you can choose 11-sided star, 8-sided 5. Let's try a 13-sided star. There's a 13-sided star. You can change the fill color of it. Just experiment, have fun. So then you have custom shapes. And if you click here, it takes a little while to load. Loading. And you have all kinds of shapes you can use. And you can import shapes. Anything you can import into Photoshop, you can import into here. So I could put a little Twitter thing here. Okay, change the color. And there's others in there. So go ahead and experiment with those, like a thumbs up. Change the color maybe. Here you get the color chooser. And you can experiment with that. That looks great. So it's looking good. You don't have to add text if you don't want to, but experiment with the shapes, the brushes. When you're done, you're going to go File, Export as what? PNG. Put it in your, this is the actual size. Save it in your drive. I'm on a PC right now, so I don't get the option to save right to my drive. Call it Crazy Drawing and turn it in on Google Classroom. Just to have fun. I just want, my goal for you, my objective is to have you explore, get lost, get in a little trouble and have to start over. That happens to me all the time. Like I mess something up, and this is on the internet. So sometimes it can behave a little strangely or misbehave, I should say, and you got to start over. So just the fills here, stroke means border. So you can say no border. So if I wanted a border around my shape, by the way, I forgot to mention that. You can pick one here on the color wheel. So, and maybe you can have a shape that doesn't have a fill. Let me draw a star that's just a border. So let me do that. Do parametric shape. And let me do like maybe a 9-sided star. Let me click OK. There. And then it just has the border around it. And then you can increase the border size, change the border color. There we go. Anyway, you get the idea. Then file, export as PNG, and turn it in. I can't wait to see them. Good luck.